impact, low effort actions that they can take. And then the manager can choose 3, or they can write their own in.
Hey, Hope Nation, it's your friendly neighborhood, Kevin Hines. We are at one of our favorite hotels in Los Angeles, the Luskin Conference Center. And we got a nice note with some beautiful fruits and drinks, waters, of course. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Hines, welcome back to your home away from home. Best regards, and that's from Shahani here at the Luskin. We love them so much. They're always too kind to us, and we really appreciate it. Today is a great day. We are headed to the Creators for Mental Health event in Venice, California, and we're doing it with Shira Lazar. It's going to be incredible. She's curating and creating the event. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to have a whole from 3 to 9 p.m. event, all talking about creators in mental health and what they're doing through curated, positive, hopeful messages and video media content to change and potentially save lives all across the country, even all around the globe. So it's gonna be a great day. Margaret and I are opening the day together. We're really excited to talk about some of the new things we have going on in media and our new film, The Net, and beyond that. They're going to show a trailer of The Net, so we're really excited about that. So come on, let's go. It's going to be a great day. Hey, we are on the road right now for Creators for Mental Health, headed to Venice, Los Angeles. Margaret, what are you most excited about?
Meeting new folks to make an impact and normalizing the conversation on mental health.
Courage, normalize question recovery, courage to talk about your mental health. N for normalize the conversation of mental and brain health. Q for ask the questions. Are you thinking of killing yourself? If you have plans to take your life, do you have the means? Getting someone to tell the truth about their pain so you can get them to R, recovery for mental well-being, so they can find hope, healing, and a future living with this kind of struggle. All right, let's get in there. We're gonna be there soon. Come on closer. Hello, friends and family and Hope Nation. I'm so excited. It's your friendly neighborhood, Kevin Hines, and I'm here with Jordana. How are you today?
So good. Thank you for being here.
Jordana, thank you for having us. This is so Creators for Mental Health right there. Super exciting. Jordana, what is this event? Why is it important, and why did you want to bring this out here?
Okay, so this event is for creators. We really care. This is Shira, my co-founder.
Shira Lazar is incredible. Here she is.
And like we're all creators and creatives, right? And we spend so much time giving, putting ourselves out there, but not enough time taking care of our own mental health and our well-being from our hearts. And so we wanted to combine these worlds, the world that we're in of mindfulness, with also the world that we're in of being creatives and Shira as a creator, and to put them together, have this event, and having you here means so much to us.
Shira's an incredible creator. She's usually the one doing the interviews. Shira,
what's going on?
Shira, can you tell us from your perspective why this event is so important to you and why you're putting this on?
As a content creator and someone who's been in digital media for 2 decades, there's been so many ups and downs that led me on my own mental health journey. And so for me, I want to make sure everyone has the tools and are equipped for that. And because there's so much uncertainty, and it could really lead us into a downward spiral. And we've seen it. We've all experienced it. And so if I can just share what's supported me and from people that inspire me, and like my hope is that makes a difference and supports someone, and then also they can pass that on to their community. Because in the end, we're not just content creators here in Hollywood. Everyone's becoming a creator. We need to deal with this life on social media and in this digital space.
We absolutely do. And I just put on the front wall where it says, what would you like social media to do to support mental health? And I think social media moguls and outlets and avenues should shut down for 5 days. For 5 days. Shut them down for 5 days every year. A national detoxing week of social media. I'm bringing it up right now. First time we're saying it right now. Let's make it so. Okay.
I feel like 10 days would be
10 days. A real retreat from social media where we actually engage and grandkids actually talk to their grandparents for once. Who thinks that was a good idea?
Let's go IRL. Disconnect to reconnect.
But your event is incredible, both of you. The work you're doing is phenomenal. Margaret and I are so glad to be a part of it, and we can't wait to open with you guys. It's going to be incredible.
I'm so grateful that you two are here. I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's do this.
Thank you so much.
Okay, friends, we're still at Creators for Mental Health. As you can see, I'm here with my lovely wife, Margaret Hines, and Julia Belt right here. And we're here to talk about their new company, Mindly. You heard it right, Mindly. It's amazing. Ladies, tell us about Mindly. Why is it so important? What does it mean?
Mindly is an all-in-one performance and wellness platform for people managers that guarantees effective solutions in minutes. And we built it because we saw a huge gap in the corporate marketplace, and we decided to fill that gap with this particular platform.
And Jules, tell us more about the project.
Sure, and why it's related to creators and social media is that unfortunately a lot of managers are going to platforms like Reddit to search and try to solve their challenges, and so we wanted to offer an alternative solution that has expertly vetted resources and really guide people in their well-being and performance any sort of challenges they're faced with at work.
And how does that connect to Creators for Mental Health?
That's what I just answered.
All right, we'll leave that in. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Margaret. Obviously, my brain wasn't working for that brief moment. We'll magical edit this somehow. Don't worry. All right. Great work, team. See ya. All right, friends. I'm here at the Creators for Mental Health event with my good buddy, Raghu Apasani. Dr. Apasani, the great doctor, is in the house. Doctor, what do you do for mental health, and why is it so damn important?
All right, I'm an integrative and addiction psychiatrist, and I actually take patients on hikes, do home visits, meet them where they're at. I think that's important because you got to see where they are and what's going to work for them. It's not just about medication. It's not just about therapy. It's also about nutrition and fitness and social connection. So my approach is super holistic, and I think that's where things need to move forward.
Let's go a little deeper into social connection. This is a creators event, Creators for Mental Health and Social Media. What do you want to see change in social media that could benefit the mind or the brain for mental health?
It'd be really great to actually get mental health professionals working side by side with creators to provide educational tools and things that are really tangible, that are actionable, that people can incorporate in their day-to-day.
Tangible, actionable, incorporate day to day. Thank you, Doctor. Yes, we got it. This is Dr. Marlon Rollins, Hope Nation, the man, the myth, the legend. He's absolutely incredible. Make sure to project Dr. Marlon Rollins. What brings you here today?
Oh man, listen, I'm all about getting the right message out for mental health, brain health, right?
Brain health.
To stop the stigma when we talk about how we can actually heal the mind and brain. So trying to put the right energy together, talking about collaborators to come in and get a message of true healing in the field. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and a lot of people still struggling with getting real access to good care. So that's what I'm here about, talking about how to change this platform to reach people who really need help with good information.
Good information, great care, affordable care, access to care. We love you, brother. No problem. Hope Nation, it's a great day so far. We're at Creators for Mental Health. I'm here with Alexi Archer, the incomparable Alexi Archer. Alexi, what brings you here today? Why is a day like this so important? And why does mental health matter to you?
Well, I'm super excited to be here. I'm a Venice local, so I had to come. Shira is a dear friend of mine. I'm super passionate about mental health. I have my own charity. We focus on survivors after suicide loss. And yeah, it's great to always be in the community with like-minded folks.
And you are incredible. The work you're doing is incredible. Tell us about your charity. What's it called? How do you find it?
Yeah. Morning Glory. It's MOURN, morningglory.com. We have been basically creating a community for survivors of suicide loss because we realize that group therapy is really groundbreaking in terms of growing and healing after the complex grief that people go through after they lose someone to suicide. So
And you lost.
I lost my father, Jeremy, to suicide in 2017. It's been 7 long years without him. That being said, finding community, meeting other people who have also gone through a similar experience has really helped me to feel like I'm not alone.
You're not alone. This event, no one here is alone. You're doing incredible work. You're changing lives. We're so glad.
Thank you. Love you, bro. And Kevin's always been a huge inspiration to me.
Oh, thank you very much.
Good to be your friend.
This is awesome. See you in a minute. What is going on, Hope Nation? It's getting loud in here, I'll tell you that much. I'm here with my new friend, Jake Rosenberg. Jake, please say hi.
What's up, guys?
Jake, you created Crete.
Crete, yeah.
What is Crete and why should people be about it?
Crete is 30-second skincare for guys, really high quality products because the beauty industry left guys behind
Totally.
50 years ago.
And you're reestablishing it right now.
Yeah, we're reestablishing it for guys. We do have women customers as well, but we basically take all the BS out of it, all the work, and yeah.
And you make humor out of it. You have lots of fun with it.
Yeah.
And you are revolutionizing skincare for men.
Absolutely.
That's Crete. Crete.
Absolutely.
All right, and where can they find you on social media?
We're at crete.club, krete.club on every channel.
There it is. And skincare health is health. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
We are back at Creators for Mental Health. I'm with Ari. Ari, tell me about what you've been doing in mental health, specifically in music for mental health, and how it's touching the world.
Oh, thank you. So I just released a few singles off my upcoming EP called Neuroplastic. Neuroplasticity is about our brain's ability to rewire, reshape, reform habits. And just released a song called How Are You Really, about checking in with your friends and checking in with yourself to say how are you really rather than just how are you, and to dig a little deeper together. And I'm all about mental health and music and all things queer. So that's
And you're incredible.
Oh,
and you're doing great.
incredible.
Oh, you're doing great work, and you're changing lives, and it's freaking awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
Right here. Bam. We love it. Comedy gives back. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Kevin. Good. I'm Joey Friedman. Hi. Comedy Is Back is a nonprofit that I started with Amber K. Lawson and Jody Lieberman. Hi, Jody. She's in New York. And it is the safety net for the comedy community. We believe that being alone on stage is part of the job of the stand-up comedian. Feeling alone off stage is unacceptable. And so we're here to change that with alignment in our community. We do financial crisis relief, mental health therapy, both resourcing and pain, and chemical dependency treatment, both resource and pain, and community support.
That's incredible. What launched this endeavor to do this for comedians all around the country?
Well, you know, it's the story is three tricks walk into a comedy club and ask if they can change the world through comedy. That's truly how it started. And it evolved, and we started supporting comedians in 2019. We opened our doors, pandemic happened, and it happened because my partners and I have been in the comedy community, and we know the fragility of the comic spirit, and we know the fragility of the lifestyle and how hard it is. And we were doing comedy and charity and technology, and we were asking comics to perform for free for like the Haiti Water Project or like, you know, Feeding America, all great causes. And comics said yes because, you know, maybe we'd given them a job over the years. And then we have this aha moment, they're performing for free, nobody's supporting them. And you look around, there's music cares for musicians, and you know, actors fund for actors, and they, you know, comics don't have pension unions, you know, unless they make that leap to writer or director or, you know, or actor, which, you know, great, but some comics just want to work the road, and there's no shame in that game. You know, we need laughter more than ever. So with those hard lifestyle, we just had this aha moment, and we pivoted. I can't tell you, I've always had great jobs in comedy because comedy rocks and people in comedy rock, but being in such alignment with the whole community and doing this has been magical too, and I can't do it alone, you know.
Zoe, that's incredible. High five.
Thanks,
I love that. That's phenomenal. I love it. Retrofitted because of the situation I was in. We fought for legislation to raise the net at the Golden Gate Bridge for basically 23 years. And it was an arduous fight. We were fought against at every corner and every turn. We were told things like more people die of sedentary lifestyles than die of suicide. We were told things like people who fall through the cracks of the bridge are innocent, you're guilty, as in the person who jumped. And I can tell you that it was a very long and arduous effort, but I will tell you this. The net is in place across now 360,000 square feet of the bridge. And as of February of this year, for the first time in 90 years, there were 0 suicides at the Golden Gate Bridge. All that is to say, Margaret and I have dedicated our lives to suicide prevention, to brain and mental health, and to helping people of all walks of life from wherever they come from whatever background, be here tomorrow and every single day after that, no matter the pain they might be in. And I want to say something to potentially some people in the room who might be right now in this very moment going through a world of pain. You matter, you're loved, you're valued, you're important. Suicide is never the solution to your problem, it is the problem. Suicidal ideations are the greatest liars we know. Don't listen to them. Suicide does not take the pain away. It transfers it on to everyone who's ever loved you left behind, and it makes it wholly impossible for things to ever get better. We're all going to pass away someday. None of us have cracked the code to immortality, no matter how much Elon Musk wants to. We have not cracked the code to immortality. Not yet, but he might. We have not cracked the code to immortality. We're all going to pass away. Give yourself time plus hard work, energy, effort for things to change, because without hard work, nothing good ever came without it.
Thank you.
Well, should we ask for some questions? Or? Yeah, you guys, I wanted to, go ahead, love.
Usually, I'm not up here talking.
You deserve to be up here too.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we travel 200 to 250 days of the year, sharing his story, sharing our story. And I wanted to encourage everybody to share their stories. Find a way to share it responsibly, because stories are 22 times more powerful than data, statistics, or a PowerPoint presentation. And we have seen time and time again, not just Kevin's story, but other people's stories have saved lives. And it also encourages other people to find help. So that's just something I want to share. I've seen it firsthand. I wasn't necessarily a believer from the beginning. My background's not in mental health, my background's in finance. When I met Kevin, and he was already sharing his story for 3 years. We met in 2004.
I met her in a psych ward. I was a patient, she was visiting her cousin. For me, it was love at first sight. For her, not so much.
No, he asked me out in the psych ward, and I was like, oh, hell
I said, can we get a cup of coffee? And she said, oh, honey, hell no.
He's crazy. And then I got married. And then, Kevin, what happened?
Well, there was the date from hold on. There was the date from hell. I was living in a halfway home at the time on $3 a day. You can get a cup of coffee at Tully's or half a bagel of pizza if Noah was nice to you. But I'm living off $3 a day, and I save up my $3 a day every day to take Margaret out to dinner. And I call her 30 days into the halfway home probationary period. You get the weekend off. I call her. I said, Margaret, I'd like to take you to dinner. She said, fine, whatever, sure. She was so excited. And so I show up at her apartment, and we go to this restaurant, Cafe Sport. I'll be brief.
We were in North Beach.
Cafe Sport in San Francisco. You don't order at Cafe Sport.
We were in North Beach. No.
Hold on. They order for you. And here's the bottom line. I got lemon juice in her eye. I got boiling butter on her chest. I proceeded to try to wipe that away, going like this on a first date.
Yeah.
She said, what the hell are you doing? I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. And she said the first 2 words you never want to hear on a first date when you haven't eaten your food. Check, please. But she gave me a second date, and now we're 17 years married, 20 years together.
And sharing your love and your work with the world. Please give it up for Kevin and Margaret Hines. Please scan that code. Check out the work they're doing. I need to tell you, they go around the world and speak to huge groups and events, right? And the fact that they are here to share their story with us is just so special. So I just wanted to say thank you and how grateful I am. And you're talking about the power of storytelling, the importance of it, and sharing each of our stories. This will be a common theme threat. I do want to remind you, we do have some organizations that during the break you could stop and say hi. We got Comedy Gives Back there.